put that one up. Just bring chin to shoulder. Chin to shoulder. Alright, Lance, I am going to numb a little bit. Should not feel a thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shouldn't really feel much. Alright, so what we are doing for Lance right now is we are in the extraction phase. We are extracting his follicles to restore his hairline, zone 1, zone 2. If we end up with anything extra, we can even go to the posterior zones. He's doing amazing. He's taking a nap. We gave him a little Valium to calm him down. Not that he was nervous or anything, just a standard procedure. And we're in the extraction phase, and we're nearly 40%, almost halfway. And he's taking a small nap. He's awake, alert, but he's taking a small nap. All right, here we go. All right, so what I'm holding in my right hand is a tool that we use for the FUE. It's basically a rotating punch, and it has a tiny bit punch at the tip, less than 1 millimeter. It's 0.8 millimeters, which cuts the erector pili muscle of the hair. This is the muscle that makes your hair stand up when you're scared or when you're cold. So we're basically cutting that muscle, making an incision to punch around it, and John here is manually extracting the hair follicle that we just cut the muscle on with forceps, manual forceps. And what we are doing them is placing them in a petri dish in a special solution that keeps the grafts alive for up to 3 days, alive outside the body. But obviously for us it's just a few hours. And the team in the back is counting the follicles and placing them separately, and depending on if a follicle has 1 hair or 2 hair or 3 or more, into separate petri dishes, because all of those petri dishes do have a special placement for the scalp where it's going to go to give the most natural looking outcome. So that's what the team is doing, and they keep me updated with percentages and the totals that we have. But yeah, so this basically is the extraction phase. All right, Lance, you survived, buddy.
Let's go.
You did it. So we're done with the extraction. I am just helping John pull these follicles out, okay? And you have amazing numbers. Who has hair loss in the family?
My dad.
Your dad?
But I think I'm my mom's hairline. What do you think? You grab more hairs from the sides or the back?
The sides we go less, the back we go more, because the sides are always thinner.
Mm-hmm.
So basically we just finished up with Lance, and we got the target number that we wanted, and the team's going to clean them up, and we're going to work on the next phase, which is the design. Super happy of how it went.
So when coming in here originally, I was super excited because definitely want to get my hair transplant, get my basically my new hairline. I've had a receding hairline basically my whole life. The older I get, the more it gets pushed back, so it was time. Definitely super excited, but I was really nervous because I didn't know the pain. I feel like I have a pretty low pain tolerance, so really the only thing I felt the entire time was just like the initial numbing that they did, the needles for the numbing, and then the rest of the time when they were taking out all the grafts, I didn't feel a thing. If anything, I just heard like the noises, so it went really well.
I'm going to give you a short break right now, so we're covering it just in case you like to use the restroom.
Yeah.
We want to make sure you're covered up.
Do I bring this with me?
IV pull is going to be your pal for today.
Yeah.
And then we got a snack for you when you get back.
Cool, let's do it.
So Lance started talking about this probably 5 years ago when we met. So it's been like 5 years in the coming that he's been wanting a hair transplant. I feel like he decided about like a year ago. He was like, I'm just going to do it. And he scheduled it, and he said, okay, let's do it. I asked him literally every single week if he was nervous at all. He was not nervous ever. I think he was nervous just the day of, and that's it. But leading up to things, he's never nervous.
All right, so Lance,
Yeah.
we're done with the first phase, worst part. Okay, this is easy. We're gonna work on the design next. Okay.
Cool.
So we finished the extraction. We got our number. You have almost 80% doubles and triples.
Nice.
And what we're gonna do now is give you a protein bar, some snacks. We'll work on the design. Okay.
Your phone's charging.
There's like the shedding phase.
Yeah.
So like these hair
Definitely.
follicles that they're putting in, they're gonna grow, and then like what, like 2 to
A
3
month
months?
after.
A month after,
A month after, they're all gonna shed.
So it's gonna.
Yeah, which is
come out,
normal.
which is
The
normal.
body takes the DNA and the hair follicles fall off, and then 3 or 4 months they start regenerating.
Right.
We're gonna start with the second phase, the fun part. Okay, I'm gonna take some measurements of the face. Close your eyes, chin up a bit to the ceiling. Here we go. This is 7. This is 7. Together I have 14. Where would be the ideal location to place a hairline to give you equal symmetry, equal balance from the eyebrows up at 7? Make sense?
Okay.
So if I put this here right now, and I do that, ideally, that would be the location. Raise the eyebrows for me. Turn slightly. Very close to where your old hairline used to be. You kind of had a little bit of a widow's peak there also. Okay? So obviously we don't want to go that low to this, but somewhere between here and that line I think is going to look natural.
I'm gonna be real. I wanted to go lower.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Let's see what we could do.
I feel like I have a 5 head right now, and I just feel like keeping that keeps the focus. Like when you look at my face, I just think the focus goes straight to my forehead,
Here's the
and
thing.
I don't want that to be the focus.
What you want is the hairline for it to take.
I mean, that's kind of low, but I was thinking like half an inch down. Like,
That's too low.
you think that's too low?
You want to place a hairline, Lance, on part of the skin that doesn't wrinkle.
Okay.
If you place it that low, you see, like this is too low. So this is the lowest that you should go. Like that. That's the lowest, and that's actually very close to where you used to have it. You bring the temples, you go like that, you go like this, you go like that, and then you put the softeners in the front, and then you go a little bit lower here, like that. There
Yeah.
are certain areas, Lance, on the scalp that you want to keep the hairline on. Otherwise, the grafts, the survival rate,
Like,
yeah, that won't look natural on you.
no.
No.
I just want something that's not gonna make the focus that as soon as you look at me, my forehead,
Yeah.
because I feel like that's my focus.
We want to balance the face where the focus should be the eyes and the
Yeah,
cheekbones.
exactly.
Okay? So
Yeah.
if you look at yourself in the mirror, this is so easy for me. The picture you showed me right now was this. That. Okay? There's no aesthetics into this. This is such an easy hairline to do, but this is also the most unnatural looking hairline. And raise the eyebrows up. This line sits on that skin that wrinkles. You see that?
Mhm.
You don't want that. Why? Skin texture is different. You're going to form scar tissue. There's blood supply less blood supply here, so the survival rate's not going to be as high. It's not going to match what you have on top.
Okay.
Raise the eyebrows. This is where you used to have hair like this. You've never had hair that was that low.
Mhm.
So if you go lower, can it be done? Yes, but you're not going to have high success, and it's going to look unnatural.
But you will bring up this, right?
This I'm going to blend to your temple like that. So now once everything's grown, you have this going on versus that. What we want to do is we want to take the hairline and we want to drop it into the temple angle. This is called the temple angle.
Yeah.
You already have a temple angle. We want to take the hairline, drop it into the temple angle closure, create a temple angle closure. So now you have this. So this doesn't have to come out any more out, because look how solid that is. And same on this side. It's pretty solid. You see this? You have that. But what we do want is the hairline to go and blend into it. And this is what's going to give you the side profile. So I'll make it as aggressive without making it look unnatural and risking the grafts not taking.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Because I know what you're thinking. You want to compact this way. You want to lower it. You want to compact.
Because I just feel like the main focus when someone looks at me is literally my forehead.
But that's because right now you're recessed.
Yeah.
Right? I talk to you now. Let's have the mirror. And I'll be honest with you, Lance. Hold this. When I'm talking to you now, my eyes are rolling here and here.
Okay.
You see that? I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want this.
Yeah.
You see that? This is what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want that,
Yeah, true.
but we also don't want this.
Exactly.
So keep a hairline here, go across,
Mm-hmm.
blend it, drop it to the temple.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly what you did.
Yeah,
like you
exactly.
said.
Yep,
That would
that's
work.
what we want.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna drop that in like that. Okay. And raise the eyebrows. It's, you see how it's exactly where the hairline should be, but it's more youthful, aggressive.
Yeah.
It's straight. You don't want to go on this wrinkling area, but we kind of went a little bit just to make it as aggressive as possible. We don't want to go any lower than that. Okay. And once this all grows out, all that's going to be here, that's going to be here, this is going to be you. All right, Lance, so this is what we came up with, okay? Right, left, very similar, they're not identical. What you don't want is a hairline that looks like this. You see that?
Yeah.
That's too unnatural.
Yeah.
Your right side, your left side are very similar, but they're not perfectly identical. That's what's going to give you a natural look. Because if you look at this corner here and this corner here, they're also asymmetrical.
Yeah.
Okay? If it's a flat, straight hairline, it's going to look man-made, almost like architecture, almost like straight lines.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to give away you had a hair transplant.
Yeah.
Okay? We don't want that.
Cool.
We're going to take this hairline, we're going to drop it in, blend it to the temple, bring it so you have this look going on. And what I'm going to do still is I'm going to put the softeners that go just like this, zigzag all the way across from the right side, like that, all the way to the left. This is going to break that evenness look, and we're going to go a little bit lower here, just like that.
Cool. Good.
Look how natural that looks.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cool. I like it. Thank you.
Good.
Here we go. Does it look goofy? You want to finish off the rest?
All right.
We're going
here we
bald.
go. I actually like this look on you.
Yeah?
You wanna
Can I
see
pull
it?
it off? Yeah, let me see it.
You're going to start a new trend.
Dude, honestly, it could work, bro. And I just twirl the sides.
Twirl
Yeah.
the sides. There you go. We have a little rubber
Shave
band.
the head down the middle and just grow out the sides.
Lance, I'm super happy for you, buddy.
Thank you. I'm excited.
You're going to look great in about 6 months. You're going to get a quick poke here, 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 here. By the time you say ouch, it's done, okay? I know you don't do well with needles, so I'm going to ask you to keep the eyes closed. I'm going to palpate. Close the eyes. You're going to feel an injection here, 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 and here. This hurts, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Don't move, don't move, don't move. That's it. You're done. It's super fast. Here comes the second one. Don't move. That's it. One side's done. Perfect. And here comes the second one. Don't move. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Here you do it. Worst part's behind you.
Are you just injecting the hairs or are you making an incision and then injecting it?
No. What we're going to do now is we are going to make the incisions first. Then
Okay.
you're going to have lunch. After lunch, the team will insert.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to get started. Here we go. Don't move. I'm injecting. Most of this should be pain-free. The corners are going to suck right here.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah. Sensitive. Sensitive. A little sensitive here. Last one. That's it. You did it, Lance. You survived. The wire's too tight on my ear. It's pressing it down. So what we are doing for Lance right now is we are making the incisions for his hairline. We're going to outline his hairline at the moment. This typically takes about 450 singles for the hairline, and we want it to be jagged and irregular. Lance, you have a scar over here on your left side.
Do I actually?
Yeah. What happened here?
I don't know. Oh, when I was a kid, my sister like drop kicked me into the table and I had to get staples in my head.
Yeah, you have like a little, like a 1-inch gash.
Yeah, they literally said
Scar.
staples. My mom thought it was stitches. No, they got a staple gun. She just Stapled my head. It's crazy.
Here,
So these are actually my hair follicles. They have it separated by single hairs, double hairs, and triple hairs. So this is very interesting to see.
Your triples, though, keep in mind they're actually more than 3 hairs in long.
Yeah, there might be like 4 or 5 in
4,
one.
5, 6.
Yeah, wow, that is so
But
interesting.
you had a lot of.
It's funny how they're a lot darker.
So out of the 4 phases, we're done with the first 3. So now you have the last phase.
Yes.
The last phase is basically what?
The implantation.
Implantation.
Yeah.
So have you seen your hairline yet?
Not yet.
You want to see it?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm excited.
Hold on to this. I'm going to remove the cap. So
It's pushed back even further.
one
kidding.
thing I want to tell you, Lance, is what you see now is
Yeah.
not the final product.
Yeah.
Okay? Everything's swollen. I know you wanted the super low aggressive hairline. We went as low as possible within natural borders. But what you're going to see now, it's elevated by 1 to 1.5 fingers. And right side is always higher than the left side just because when you shift your head, all the fluid from the left moves to the right.
You said
Okay?
shifted by like a finger?
About 1 finger, yes.
Cool.
1.5 fingers, all right? So when you go home, this is how you remove the cap as well. Back to front. Don't be scared.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
I offered Lance if he wanted the widow's peak. He said no. But this is what I mean. Your right side is
Yeah.
always more swollen than the left, so this is going to come down just like that in the
Yeah.
next few days, okay?
Whoa.
That looks amazing.
I've never had. I can get a lineup now, bro.
No lineups. All right? The clippers will yank the hairs out.
Yeah, I'm joking.
But you got a nice looking hairline. We covered you all the way up to here. You have some thinning in the back, but that'll be for a future procedure.
Cool. Yeah, this
Like
looks
it?
great. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Amazing, Lance. So what
Yes.
we're going to do now is we are going to give the team the instructions of where we want the grafts to get implanted into.
Okay.
And we're going to get started.
Let's do
Drop
it.
the head back for me. Look up to the ceiling. All right. So basically, all of your zone 1 is going to be triples. Most amount of density. We're going to do singles for the hairline team for it to look natural. And we're going to go up to this line, triples. And basically, all of this back here is going to be 2s. 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 He's going to have maybe about 100 singles left. And then we're going to mix the 2s and the 1s back here, but 95% is going to be all doubles. Okay, so singles for the hairline to look natural, triples up to this line, and then 2s and 1s in zone 2. Few more hours, Lance, and you're all done, okay? The team's going to start implanting, and I'm going to come and do the PRP stem cells for you.
Cool.
Liquid gold right here, okay?
My
So
plasma.
this is your plasma mixed in with stem cells, umbilical, and we're going to inject that to the scalp. That's going to help with sooner growth, minimize the shock loss, faster healing. My favorite, higher survival rate of the grafts. You're not going to feel a thing, okay?
Cool. This is crazy because I know the amount of times I've gotten PRP, and I literally don't feel a single thing right now.
Good. That's the goal. Lance, we're almost done. We have last phase. How was it for you? How bad was it? Was it as painful as you thought, or was it better than what?
No, I was really nervous coming in. I thought it was gonna
You
be a
were
lot more
pale
painful.
yellow this morning.
Nah.
Yes,
it was,
you were.
it was way less painful than I thought. I thought this process of like, you know,
No.
getting the pokes over and over again were gonna be painful, but
No.
no, not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, once the numbing kicked in, you know,
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah. Were you here for the instructions?
Exposure last year that in suppressed memories often resurface in dreams.
How sure are you?
More than you think. Hidden truths, very deep in the subconscious. You saw something.
How's it going, Lance?
Doing great.
You doing good?
Yes.
Any pain?
None.
It's amazing.
It looks great, dude. I'm so
You're
happy.
80% done, buddy.
I low-key want to cry just because I'm so happy.
It's awesome.
Let's do a sneak peek. All right, Lance, you did it. You survived.
Let's go.
You did amazing, buddy. Very nice, very clean. Front's gonna be jam-packed, okay?
Yeah, that looks crazy.
All of this, you see that? This
Yeah.
lumpiness. Next few days, this is gonna come down just like that. Look
Sweet.
how good that looks.
Yeah, that looks amazing. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Holy crap.
And you got
That's
coverage
insane.
all the way back to there, buddy.
Wow. Great work, everybody. This is insane. Thank
Looks
you so
good,
much.
right?
Yes.
I asked you if you wanted a widow speak. You kind of said no.
Yeah, no, I think it'll look fun without it.
Yeah, this is like very youthful.
Yeah, thank you.
You did amazing, Lance.
Thank you, thank you.
So this is where I normally go. Do you like it?
I love
or
it.
Do you, oh,
I
there
love
you go.
it. I love it.
There you go. And viewers, you could follow Lance's progress on his Instagram, on his TikTok, Lance210.
Yes.
At Lance210.
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.